like yesterday, so long again. Now it's all coming to an end, coming to an end. Though I separate ways,
Good evening and welcome to the 42nd annual graduation ceremony of Lawrence North High School. My name is Natalie Bifus. I'm the president of the senior class. Would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem performed by our Lawrence North Band. Following the national anthem, please remain standing for the Lawrence North Alma Mater sang by the Ellen Combined Choirs.
You may be seated. Good evening. We are here tonight to recognize the accomplishments of these young men and women before you, the class of 2019. And we celebrate this important step in their journey of life. My name is Brett Krausor, and I have the honor of serving as principal of Lawrence North High School. Please allow me to introduce our honored guests, faculty members, and students who are present on stage. As your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Members of the Lawrence Township Schools Board of Education are Mr. Reginald McGregor, President, Mr. Richard Freege Jr., Vice President, Ms. Wendy Mustin, Secretary, Mr. Sean Denny, Member, Ms. Carol Helmus, Member. Thank you for your service to our schools and to our community. Also present on stage are Dr. Sean Smith, Superintendent of Lawrence Township Schools. Dr. Steve Gagline, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Kathleen Reiki, Assistant Superintendent. Ms. Stephanie LaPlante, Director of Early Childhood Programs. Dr. Grant Nesbitt, Director of Operations. Mr. Troy Noterer, Chief of Academics. Ms. Sean Bush, Director of Student Services. Ms. Karen Niemeyer, Director of Exceptional Learners. Dr. Tim Harshbarger, Chief of Human Resources. Mr. Michael Bodorf, Chief Technology Officer. Mr. Michael Shreves, Chief Financial Officer. Mr. Roger Smith, Chief of Operations. We would like to thank Dr. Smith and his team for their continued support of Lawrence North High School. Thank you. Our student leaders for the class of 2019 are Natalie Byfus, Senior Class President. Joseph Wills, Senior Class Vice President. Ishmael Sadiq, Senior Class Secretary. Kylie Shaw and Lucas Buning. Thank you for your leadership you have provided the class of 2019. Also on stage are members of the administrative teams of Lawrence North High School, McKinsey Center for Innovation and Technology, the Lawrence Advanced Academy, and Fall Creek Valley. The Lawrence North administrative team, Mr. Jason Floyd, Assistant Principal. Mr. Victor Bush, Assistant Principal. Ms. Ayana Williams, Assistant Principal. Mr. Brian Atkinson, Freshman School Principal. Mr. Michael Penrose, Athletic Director. Thank you for what you do for the students of Lawrence North. Also, Ms. Mari Swain, Director of McKinsey Center for Innovation and Technology. Mr. Dale Sharp, Assistant Director of the McKinsey Center for Innovation and Technology. And Mr. Ruben DeLuna, Principal of Fall Creek Valley Middle School. We also have the chairpersons of each of our academic departments representing the teachers, counselors, administrative assistants, and instructional assistants who work with our students each and every day. I ask that the department chairs, as well as other members of the Lawrence North, McKinsey Center, Lawrence Advanced Academy, and Fall Creek Valley faculties and staffs in attendance throughout the Coliseum to please rise and be recognized. Lawrence North High School is a proud public school, and it is an honor to serve the Lawrence community. We know this would not be possible without those who protect our freedom. Therefore, I ask that those former or active members of the armed services to please stand and be recognized. for your service to our country. And last, would the parents, grandparents, and other family members in attendance please rise? Thank you for your commitment to your child. Natalie.
This class has accomplished so much over the past 4 years. I would like to share with you just some of these accomplishments. Academically, we have a National Merit Finalist, 3 National Merit Commended Scholars, 64 AP Scholars. Over 50% of the class earned a passing score on an AP, IB, dual credit, or certification exam. Quill and Scroll Award winners. The robotics team won state and advanced to nationals. National Honor Society and community service provided over 14,000 hours of service in and around the community. There are 47 Spanish immersion graduates, 23 IB candidates, 7 AP capstone candidates, and almost $19 million in scholarship dollars awarded to the class of 2019. Athletically, we have sectional champions in 7 sports, Marion County champions in 2 sports, state runner-up girls basketball team, 28 all-county athletes, 32 all-conference athletes, 8 all-state athletes, 31 academic all-state athletes. 30 student athletes will continue their athletic careers in college with an average GPA of 3.76, and most recently, an IHSAA state champion in the pole vault. Musically, there were several ISMA Gold ratings in band, orchestra, and choir. Musicians performed in the State Honor Band. Color Guard was an Indiana State finalist. Members of this class were in the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra side-by-side concert. Winter Percussion was the state runner-up. Over 100 band and orchestra students earned district solo and ensemble medals. Marching Pride was a state finalist. The Lawrence North Choirs received gold ratings at ISMA Organization Contest. The Legacy and Bella Bravata show choirs received Grand Champion awards. The show band received 3 Best Instrumental awards throughout the season. Clearly, these are just a few of the many things we have accomplished during our time at Lawrence North High School. We are all very proud of you, and thank you for all you have done for this great high school. Congratulations.
Dr. Smith, will you please join me at the podium? Dr. Smith, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2019. Over their 4-year careers at Lawrence North, these 2 young men and women have earned the highest grade point average in the class of 2019. The salutatorian for the class of 2019 is Mr. Lucas Buning.
Put his medal on him first. Yep, congratulations, Lucas.
And the valedictorian for the class of 2019 is Miss Kylie Shaw. Congratulations for all your hard work over these last 4 years. It is my understanding that you wish to address the class.
Thank you, Mr. Krausor. So I had a little trouble figuring out how I was going to start my speech. So I decided to look for inspiration from some of those famous quotes in history. And here's what I came up with. 7 years ago, I had a dream that one day we would tear down this wall and give me liberty or give me death. So I want you to ask, not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. But because for me to say I wasn't a genius, I would just be lying to you and myself. Thank you, Kanye West, for that last one. Now, I feel that those set the right tone for this speech and this great ceremony. So I would love to now officially say, hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to the graduation of the class of 2019. It's definitely been a long 4 years, no matter how many times our family members tried to say it went by too fast. But honestly, looking back, freshman year doesn't feel like it was that long ago. I remember that first year, coming in early to get my schedule and being terrified that I wouldn't be able to remember where all my classes were. I even forced my brother, who was a senior at the time, to walk through my schedule with me over and over, something I'm sure he really appreciated. I was so overly worried about getting lost that the first couple weeks I refused to stray down any hallway that wasn't on that specific path he had showed me. But the days of being a confused little freshman are long gone, right? Well, not quite. Our educational careers are kind of like a roller coaster. In elementary school, we work our way up past first grade and on until we reach our peak in sixth grade and ride down the hill through summer. But where does that leave us? At the bottom of a new hill as little seventh graders coming into middle school. 2 years later, we face the third hill, high school. We enter as new freshmen and leave as seniors, only to turn around and be freshmen once again the following year at college. It's a repeating cycle for some of us, but one we've bested time and time again, with you all sitting in front of me today as proof. We also have some students out here that will be going in a different path, which won't involve college, such as going straight into the workforce or joining the military, and I feel confident that they too will be prepared for their own hill ahead. Wherever our personal paths take us, I think we can all agree that there's this mix of excitement and apprehension we're feeling. So if I have one piece of advice to give you, it would be to never let the fear outweigh the excitement. We're all going on amazing new paths, and we should embrace them with open arms and open minds. So I'll leave you with one last thing, and because this wouldn't be a real speech if I didn't include an inspirational quote, I found this quote from Georg C. Lichtenberg, which I believe does a great job of summing it up. I cannot say whether things will get better if we change. What I can say is they must change if they are to get better. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. I would like to speak today about where we came from, where we are, and where we are going. We started off in elementary school, where we all got a small taste of many different subjects, from science to art to sports, but none of us really had a choice of what to pursue. It wasn't until middle school that we got to make any decisions, and boy, was that a mistake. We were still dumb kids that didn't know what to do with ourselves. Thankfully, it got better once we got to high school. Not much better, but a little better. This is when we really got the chance to develop as people and to follow our own path. We were able to develop our talents and pursue our interests. And ultimately, those interests become important parts of who we are. They are something that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. But as you all know, it wasn't all fun and games. There was hard work too, but we persevered. After all, we wouldn't be here if we didn't. That takes us to where we are now. We made it to the finish line, graduation, and I am standing here in front of you today because I am being recognized for my academic achievement. However, this does not make me special, at least not any more special than all of you here today. We each have our own unique skills and talents that deserve recognition, and we have all worked hard to be here. We put in the days, the weeks, the years of work that it takes to be here, and throughout those years, we have developed into unique people. Whether it is math or English, art or music, theater or journalism, or something completely different, we each have things that we are talented in and passionate about. And finally, I will talk about where we are going. After all, while this is an ending of sorts, it is also a beginning. It is a stepping stone to bigger and better things. This was just the tutorial, the prologue to the rest of our lives. From now on, we will be in the driver's seat. But no matter what road you decide to follow, whether you're going to college or right in your career or something else, don't forget the interests and talents that make you who you are. Actively pursue them, and don't wait too long, because the years will slip away before you know it.
I ask our president of the Metropolitan School District of Lawrence Township School Board, Mr. McGregor, to join me at the podium. Mr. McGregor and members of the Board of Education, as superintendent of the Metropolitan School District of Lawrence Township Schools, it is my pleasure to announce to you that the members of the class of 2019 have satisfied the requirements for a high school diploma as set forth by the state of Indiana and by the Board of Education of the Metropolitan School District of Lawrence Township. Mr. McGregor.
Dr. Smith, on behalf of the Metropolitan School District of Lawrence Township, I hereby accept your recommendation. The members of the class of 2019 have met the district and state requirements for graduation, and I request that the diplomas or certificates for Lawrence North High School be awarded to them.
Thank you, Dr. Smith and Mr. McGregor. Members of the audience, I ask that you look toward your loved one and reflect upon the last 17 or 18 years. I realize that you are about to burst with pride, but I must ask that you please hold it in as much as possible. You have waited a long time for the moment when your student's name is called. But so has the person sitting down the row from you, as those sitting in the section across from you. On behalf of the class of 2019, I ask that you hold your applause until all names have been read. Thank you. Kylie Shaw, valedictorian. Lucas Buning, salutatorian. Lucas is also receiving the Social Studies Award. Natalie Bifus, class officer. Joseph Wills, class officer. Ishmael Sadiq, class officer. Talon Abel. Kaylee Abram. Nathaniel Uckgill. Cassidy Adair. Shockey Africa. Luke Aguilar. Alexis Aguilar. Reynaldo Aguilar. Walker Albright. Kednal Alexis. Cameron Allen. Emily Ali. Salwa Almatwali. Brian Alvarez. Yosu Alvarez Roa. Khadijah Emerson. Michael Aranda. Braden Archie. Ariana Argenbright. Kevin Armendariz Rodriguez. Mason Armstrong. Catherine Ashburn. Jordan Ashford. Brooke Atkins. Mia Autry. Lario Austin. Joshua Austin Rumkorf. Tania Avance. Luis Avila Martinez. Luis Ayala Contreras. Adriana Bailey. Danye Baker. Trey Baker. Carolyn Box. Jalen Ball. Keyshawn Ball. Keishay Ball. Kiera Banks. Tyra Banks. Kennedy Barlow. Alexia Barnett. Kira Barnett. Adriana Barron. Michael Beeman. Rayana Beeler. Audrey Bell. Kevin Bell. Connor Benson. Connor is also receiving the PE and Health Award. Devontae Bingham. Jonathan Blanco. Jamie Bland. Anthony Boston. Andrew Bozanovsky. Keelan Bradford. Dell Brantley. Corlin Bratton. Killian Brendel. Maya Broadus. Christopher Brown. Sydney Brown. Katie Bruno Pereira. Daquan Bryant. Simone Bryant. Stephen Bryant. Anita Buhindwa. Tauntaun Bowie. Gabriel Burden. Rahel Bergener. Jalen Burris. Jalen Bush. Latrell Butler. Aaron Byerly. Minor Caceres. Alyssa Cahoon. Nyla Caldwell. Kiera Calloway. Emil Campbell. Marco Capeline Timoziwi. Diego Cardoso. Janilis Cartagena Garcia. Amarani Castillo Valora. Michael Castle. Jasmine Castro. Yair Sedano Guerrero. Cherokee Chandler. Hannah Chenevert. Sarah Childress. Aurelie Cinto Grande. Drew Clardy. Malia Clark. Joshua Corey. Aaron Coates. Caitlin Coffey. Samantha Kaufman. Cassidy Cole. Danielle Cole. Romeo Coleman. Zoe Coleman. Victor Combs. McKaylin Compton. Andrew Conrad. Lily Cord. Leslie Cordova Garcia. Zachariah Corrales. Jonathan Correa. Centeria Crawford. Derek Cross. Alexis Quachoka. Jasmine Kwawiso Klaska. Michaela Kuaya. Enrique Quasi. Vanessa Quasi. Corian Cueto. Abigail Curley.
Darian Carlisle. Christina Daniels. Devin Davis. Keyshawn Davis. Leonardo de Alba. Ana de Jesus Pineda. Grace Dean. Malik Dean. John Dempsey. Anthony Diaz Gutierrez. Bryce Dickerson. Ragib Dehan. James Dinkins.
Jamia Dinkins. Jaden Dixon. Ashlyn Dollar. Caitlin Dollar. Jasmine Dominguez Torres. Jennifer Dominguez Gerardo. Anton Dorsey. Darren Douthit. Lucia Doval Caparini. Jensen Driscoll. Demaya Driver. D'Angelo Dukes. Alicia Echoes. Andrew Eddingfield. Denijah Eldridge. Robert Emerson. Martha Espinoza Navarro. Enrique Esquivel. Melanie Esquivel. Inani Eubank. Gerardo Uceda Martinez. Firza Fangidi. Zoe Farley. Kylan Fedji. Emiliano Farrell Rodriguez. Caleb Fari. Shamar Fisher. Charles Florzak. Caleb Floyd. Tyler Frazier. Anselin Freegee. Daisha French. Jada Furr. Ozzy Galanti. Jaden Galford. Jennifer Garcia. Megan Garcia. Nathaniel Gardner. Nicole Garnica Roca. Isaiah Garrett. Joshua Garrison. Priye Gilbert. Mark Gilliland. Audra Gilman. Christian Glenn. Trayshawn Glenn. Zachariah Glenn. Trey Goins. Darren Gomes. Stephen Gomez. Vanessa Gomez. Oscar Gonzalez. Deja Goodrich. Jason Gorney. Rontrell Goff. Lanice Grady. Kiera Graham. Donovan Green. Jalen Green Richardson. Sarah Greer. Cora Grywe. Gabrielle Greider. Mia Griffin. Asia Griffith. Dion Grundy. Jennifer Guerra. Jarek Gutierrez. William Hall. Tariq Hassel. Josiah Hankerson. Jarrett Hankins. Zoe Hardaway. Samaria Harding. Dejan Harlan. Tyler Harper. Asia Harris. Christian Harris. Lene Harris. Rayana Harris. Demetrius Harrison. Karsten Harshbarger. O'Neill Hart. Ciamora Hart. Darion Harvey. Chloe Hawkins. Ashley Hayes. David Hayes. Erica Hayes. Wesley Hayes. Jacob Hedrick. Joel Hedrick. Kenyatta Helms. Neha Hemachandra. Jace Henderson. Valerie Henderson. Jacob Hendrickson. Denasia Henning. Virdi Diana Hernandez. Manye Hicks. Rachel Henshaw. Alana Hodges. Akila Holland. Drew Hopkins. Dejiana Horn. Daniel Houston. Malik Houston. Madeline Howe. Nathaniel Howe. Owen Howe. Charles Hoyt. Shelby Houston.
Deschanel Irby. Madison Ivory. Grant Jackson. Trey Jackson. Alexander Jacobs. Nia Jameson. Nina Jameson. Caleb Jansen. Caleb is also receiving the Performing Arts Award. Richard Jelks Crawford. Janelle Jenkins. Tazion Jennings. Ashley Jewell. Samisha Giles. DeAndre Jempson. Riley John. Ahmad Johnson. DeMarcus Johnson. Diamond Johnson. Aaron Johnson. Kiara Johnson. Marcus Johnson. Naya Johnson. Monshe Joyner. Ariana Jones. Harold Jones. Jokisha Jones. Michaela Jones. Shayla Jones. Timothy Jones. Trayvon Jones. Zabri Jones. Zaria Jones. Marcella Kantner. Dearica Kay. Dorothy Kenny. Damaris Kerr. Natita Kathy Siratana. Anijah Kilbert. Gordon Kilcoyne. Kayla Kimbrough. Krista Kinsey. Derek King. Olivia Kinslow. Zakaria Kirkland. Aaron Cottrell. Michael Knutson. Alonzo Kuntz. Samara Petty. Samuel Creasy. Robert Lasher. Daniqua Lasley. Ashlyn Ladadio. Renita Lawrence. William Lawson. Braden Laycoats. Jackson Lehman. Desiree Legree. Philip Leibacher. Nadia Lease. Aiden Lesh. Christopher Louie. Peerless Lewis. Samuel Lewis. Fabiana Lewis. Laura Lemon. Jalen Little. Latavia Livingston. Taryn Locke. Brianna Long. Cheyenne Long. Christopher Lopez. Cynthia Lopez. David Lopez. Martin Lopez. Juan Lopez Roque. Martin Lopez Secor. Eduardo Lopez Vasquez. Jordan Luster. Terriana Lyles. Yesenia Macedo. Desmond Madden. Ashley Major. Nathan Malloy. Sophia Manubai. Samuel Maple. Alyssa Marshall. Jamal Marshall. Nevaeh Marshall. Janaya Martin. Megan Martin. Nayeli Martinez. Ashlyn Matthews. Jada Mays. Sierra McAllister. Marcus McClendon. Kendall McCrary. Kendall is receiving the Practical Arts Award tonight. Darren McCulley. Toron McDuffie. Bradlyn McNeil. Eduardo Medina. Frederick Meeks. Edson Mejia. Zed Memon. Olivia Michaels. Kenneth Miles. Antonio Miller. Brendan Miller. Jesse Miller. Taylor Miller. Gavin Mills. Madeline Mills Craig. Adia Mims. Nina Mims. Derek Minter. Kanaya Mock. Malia Moody. Grace Moore. Madison Moore. Rotarius Moore. Maya Mosby. Elise Mosier. Kristen Mauser. Emma Mudd. Hezekiah Mumford. Kiera Nance. Pierre Nance. Tyrese Nesbitt. Lauren Newell. Kendall Nichols. Kenzie Nicholson. James Noble. Zakia Norwood. Skyla Nunn. Sarah Niznik. Jonathan Oselo. Jagre Obebo. Maisie Ogle. Brennan O'Leary. Alexandra Olson. Jason Orozco Garcia. Efe Osagiabare. Angela Ovispo. Ariana Owens. Marche Owens. Kedrick Pace. Olivia Pace. Jack Paddock. Willie Pargo. Kennedy Parson. Kendall Pate. Lindsay Patrick. Javier Patron Leon. Cameron Patterson. Kaya Patton. Justin Penman. Jacob Penrose. Jorge Perez. Jasmine Perez Quaya. Jacqueline Perez Martinez. David Perkins. Kiernan Perkins. Kirsten Perkins. Nathan Perry. Emma Petter. Emma is also receiving the English Department Award.
Michael Petter, Jasmine Petrie, Deacon Pettiford, Anthony Payton, Jacob Pfeiffer, Matthew Themster, Pimlapas Pumasi Risawas, Christopher Pierce, Lois Pearson, Max Pletcher, Taylor Pollard, Larita Porter, Larry Porter, Karina Powell, Spencer Price, Blake Quiroga. Blake is also receiving the Counseling Department Award. Esther Cuivac de la Cruz, Anaya Rachel, Brooke Ragland, Ann Ramsey. Ann is also receiving the Communications Award. Macy Ratcliffe, Bradasia Ratliff, Norberto Raimundo, Jaden Reed, Jalen Reed, Matthew Reed, Janiyah Rendell, Mercedes Rendell, Jenny Reyes, Alfredo Reyna, Simone Rhodes, Kirsten Richter, Deasia Ridley, Francisco Rivera, Max Rivera, Ricardo Rivera Luna, Miguel Rivera Santos, Madison Roach, Christopher Robinson, Rudy Rodas Mejia, Christopher Rodriguez, Miguel Rodriguez. Miguel is also receiving the Mathematics Department Award. Nelson Rodriguez, Anthony Rodriguez Avila, Grace Remke. Grace is also receiving the Visual Arts Department Award. Rhett Rogers, Tony Rogers, David Romero, Richard Roundtree, Alyssa Royds, Trevor Rupert, Jabria Rutledge, Samin Saba, Maria Salazar, Jessica Salinas, Omar Salinas, Darian Sanchez, MD Samim Sarkar. Evan Sass. Reagan Savage. Natalie Schaefer. Brooke Schmadeke. Alyssa Schmidt. Daniel Schultz. Keon Scott. Jaya Scott Dance. Miracle Scrivener. Zoe Seal. Joshua Sellers. Atira Seymour. Xavier Shakes. Hassan Shakur. Cameron Shane. Stephanie Shanks. Elizabeth Sheldon. Akayla Shepard. Skylar Shepard. William Shepler. Cole Sherman. Drake Sherwood.
Jonathan Riggins. Kimberly Cifuentes. Martin Cifuentes. Vanessa Sikora. Kasia Simmons. Michaela Simpson. Tyron Sims. Cassie Skaggs. Brianna Skaggs. Kevin Sloan. Allison Smith. Deshaun Smith. Jada Smith. Joey Smith. Imani Snow. Lauren Snowden. Donovan Snelligan. Justice Solomon. Eric Soto. Christopher Spafford. Joseph Sparks. William Spear. Tavana Shree. Jordan St. Clair. Lily Stevenson. Coquito Stewart. Denisha Stone. Nathan Stone. Miranda Stovall. Sophia Stratty. Sarah Strebing. Charles Streeter. Kendall Strother. MD Schumann. Caroline Svensson. Sydney Swanigan. Carter Tallman. Sierra Taylor. Daquan Taylor. Tyra Taylor. Simon Tekleski. Jasmine Teles. Yisel Teles. Jose Tepewa. Remedios Tipos Lozano. Conrad Teston. Austin Thomas. Tariq Thomas. Tyron Thomas. Jalea Thompson. Shay Thompson. Dexter Tillman. Antonia Timberlake. Javon Timmerberg. Javon is receiving the Science Award. Quentin Tinson. Innocence Tipping. Sarahi Tlaska Tekwa. Tyrone Tolles. Guillermo Torres. Michelle Toski. Jakob Chernich. Ariana Turner. Gabrielle Turner. Romeo Tyler. Tyler Upshur. Michelle Ueno. Adrian Vance. Jashawn Vance. Emily Vandekier. Lucia Vargas Barajo. Caleb Vaughn. Daisy Vasquez. Jade Lynn Vickers. Eleni Bogus Barnett. DeMarco Walleen. Ahmad Walker. Sebastian Walters. Asiana Ward. Nadia Ware. Jackson Warman. Katrine Valsekia. Javion Washington. Keyshawn Washington. Kyla Washington. Jacob Weaver. Zachary Weber. Jada Webster. Taryn Wells. Kyra Wesley. Jayla Westner. Elijah Whitaker. Iana Whitaker. Arasia White. Jemiah White. Shamari Whitfield. Shyla Wharton. Eric Wilhelm. Stephen Wilkie. Destiny Williams. Jamara Williams. Diamond Willis. Rachel Wilson. Troyana Wilson. Dakota Winston. Hannah Winstone. Hannah is receiving the World Languages Award. Savannah Wood Carnes. Lucas Wynn. Ariana Shike. Cheyenne Yates. Ebony Yates. Delonte Young. Michael Young. Dulce Zagal Garcia. Miriam Zambrano. Darion Zinnerman. Aiden Zmickley. David Schwartz. Eric Quaddle. Renacia Davis. Kimberly Martinez. Ahmad Butler. Caleb Simpson. Juan Tello. Najee Jackson. Marcarius Perry. Austin Gent. Dion Pettiford. Devin Horn. Darius Cross. Javion Washington. Ryan Gillard.
Class of 2019, please rise. It is our honor to address you as fellow graduates of Lawrence North High School. We may now dress accordingly. Congratulations!
Thank you.